Good morning, everybody. Charlie here with Red Summit RF. I am on a SOTA activation, actually a multi-summit SOTA activation with Chris N1CLC, who I'll introduce here in a minute. He went back to the car to get his cell phone, but we're going to Middle Mountain today to start off with, then we'll hit a couple others. I don't know how many peaks I'll be recording today, but I got you on this one, and I think what I'm going to talk about today is self-spotting and kind of the good way to self-spot if you're doing multiple peaks. You don't want to spot yourself on the wrong peak or, spot yourself incorrectly. So there's a little trick that a lot of us Summits on the Air guys do with the SOTA Watch spot page that helps us spot ourselves without getting into trouble as far as making a mistake and spotting the wrong location. So when we get on top, I'll talk about that. I'll show you how I put up my alert and how I use my alert to spot myself correctly. So we'll do that coming up. All right, so we are on our way up to this peak, and I just wanted to introduce to you once again, we know him as the ham radio ninja, Chris.
Ham Ninja, N1CLC.
I threw the radio in there. I guess there isn't a radio. Ham Ninja.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're on this summit here. Now, if you look around behind Chris and everything like that, there's a fire up here in 2011 that destroyed a lot of this area here.
Yeah, and you can see, I mean, this whole area back here hasn't been burned, and it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah, way out there, right?
Forest in this area that we came up from. So yeah.
Oh, one other thing, your channel.
hamninja.com. There's a link to my channel right there.
Yeah, so he has some really great videos, and there's actually the 360, right? What do you call it?
Yeah, SOTA 360. It's a series on, it's a 4-part series for activating, planning, an example, why do it, some planning, an example activation, and then how to upload your logs and stuff. And then if you're a chaser, we also have a few videos out there for you. So hamninja.com/SOTA360. That'll put you right on the series.
Cool. So check that out, I should say, and go subscribe to him. And he has some great videos. He does SOTA too. So if you like what I do, you can get more of it at his channel. All right, we're gonna follow Ray all the way to the top into the AZ. Right, Ray? She's like, yeah, come on, dude.
What are you guys waiting for?
Okay, so when I do, when I'm getting ready to go out and do an activation, what I'll do, first of all, if it's gonna be multiple peaks, oftentimes if you put an alert out for a specific time and you don't make that time, then you end up getting spotted on the wrong summit. And when you're doing 2 or 3 summits or more in a day, it's difficult to kind of gauge where you're going to be at. And sometimes you won't be in a place where you have cell coverage. And so you've got to put your alert up and then kind of just leave it sometimes. And what an alert does is it allows you to just send CW, and it'll automatically spot you. So you want that. It only works for CW, but you want that. So what I do is I go over here to my bookmarks, and I'll go to the SOTA page to set up an alert. And when you go to set up an alert, let me see if I'm logged in here. I am. So what you do when you set up an alert, you put in your call sign first, and then you put in the association you're in. Then for the summit reference, what you do is you put in just the first couple letters, or you don't even have to do that, but I did for this one. So GR, that's the 2 of the 3 peaks we're doing is GR. And then I put a dash, and then I put XXX. And so what that does is it spots GRXXX. But if you put down in the comments the summits that you're going to do down in here, then what ends up happening is, if I can find what happens is you get that spotted and it says GRXXX, but down at the bottom they'll look at the comments and they'll ask you, what summit are you on? Are you on this one or whatever? And it allows you to have yourself spotted all throughout the day. And you just tell them the peak. It doesn't tell them right away what peak it is, and that way you can be spotted without having to worry about cell coverage or anything like that. Now what you have to do in the comments though is you have to put in S+ and then a number, and that number is significant because what happens is whenever you put an alert up, the alert is good for an hour before and an hour after the time you select. But if you put in, I put in S+28 today, or sorry, S+8 today, and so I'm good for 8 hours of activations, and I'll do several peaks with the same alert, GRXXX, and then people just ask me what it is, and then they'll respot me. So that's how it works. It's just kind of a trick. People have talked about it before, but some of you who are new to the channel, you might be interested in seeing that.
So if you set up multiple alerts, let's say you're going to do a couple of summits.
Yeah.
Does it pick the one that has that's closest to the time the alert is? So when
That's
you're doing the second summit.
Right. Yeah. If they overlap, well, if they don't overlap, then yes, it'll definitely choose the one that's
in the window.
In the
right,
window.
In that 4-hour window.
But if they overlap, say you put one that's 2 hours apart, you know, they're good for 3 hours, right? But if
Sure.
3 hours on one side and one on the other, so really 4-hour window. But if you put them close together, 2 hours, it really is whatever time the CQing happens, whatever time you're closest to is the one it'll choose. Yeah.
Okay. And so does it use RBN network to figure this all out? So when you send CQ, CQ, DE, NJ7V, then that shows up in RBN, and then the alert system basically trawls that, and when it sees it, then it posts your alert, huh?
Yep, that's how it works.
Very cool.
Yep.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yep. CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA. November Juliet 7 Victor, NJ7V calling CQ. CQ, 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 CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA. November Juliet 7 Victor calling CQ. CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA. November Juliet 7 Victor, NJ7V calling CQ.
Whiskey 7, Charlie, Bravo, Romeo, Red.
CBR. All right, hey Chuck, W7CBR, you are 5959. Thank you.
Thank you, you're 55, you are 55 in Mesa, Arizona. Thank you, Charlie, it's good to hear from you.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you too, Chuck. Thank you for the chase. Sue around?
Thank you for the contact, 73, good luck to you.
Okay, 73. November Juliet 7 Victor, QRZ.
November 6, Papa Kilo Tango.
November 6, Papa Kilo Tango. Hi, Rich. You are 5959.
Good morning, Charlie. This is November 6, Papa Kilo Tango, and you're really weak down here near Tucson. You're a 5 and 3, 5 and 3. Copy?
QSL, thank you for the 5 and 3. QSL, thank you. 73.
73, Charlie.
November Juliet 7 Victor, QRZ.
Kilo Foxtrot 6 Hotel, India.
Kilo Foxtrot 6 Hotel India. Good morning, Brian. You are 5959.
QSL, you're 5 and 3, 53 North Phoenix, over.
Thank you for the 53. Thank you. 73.
73.
November Juliet 7 Victor, QRZ. CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA. November Juliet 7 Victor, NJ7V calling CQ. CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA. November Juliet 7 Victor, NJ7V calling CQ. CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA. November Juliet 7 Victor calling CQ. The links are all right.
Whiskey 7 Sierra Kilo Hotel.
Whiskey 7 Sierra Kilo Hotel. Good morning, Sue. You're 5959. Did you copy, Sue? You're 5959. Over. Whiskey 7 Sierra Kilo Hotel. Whiskey 7 Sierra Kilo Hotel. 5959 59.
NJ7V, this is W7SKH. You are a 44 in Arizona.
Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger. Thank you for the 44, Sue. Thank you. And 73.
73, thank you. W7SKH.
November Juliet 7 Victor, QRZ. Earbuds. What you can hear there is Chris sending CW, and it's interfering. I'm not quite sure what channel, what station he's, what frequency he's on. I think 15. But I'm going to go ahead and move off and go to another. Let me just try one more CQ. Well, no, I'm just going to move off and go to 20 because it's not working out here. Come over to where Chris has been sending and have him give me the grand tour of his setup and what he's been doing. Of course, Chris is well known for his chair, and he does not skimp on them.
Hey, I love this chair. It's 1 pound. It's the lightest chair they make. You don't even notice it takes me 1 minute to set it up. Yeah. Love this chair. So it's great when you're sitting on the summit for like, you know, an hour or two.
Yeah, so you're sitting right there, and then you gotta let me get underneath your antenna here, make sure I don't mess it up.
We can start the rig and work up.
Yeah.
It's a KX2, and going into that, I've got some retractable earbuds. I love these things.
Oh, nice. They're retractable. Oh,
yeah.
And then you got the external recorder?
Yeah, got a little external recorder on there.
Okay.
And then I've got my N0SA paddles.
And how'd you mount it?
So it came with some Velcro, and I put it on this plate that I got from AMR, American Morse.
Yes.
And so I just glued that on here. What I found was there was way too much play. So I got some glue out and just glued the darn thing on there. So there was zero play. So this is done, and this is not going to come off.
Right.
I really, really like these paddles. They have great play.
It's like spotting a unicorn, though. You don't see them around much. And
you don't.
And they're hard to get.
You don't. I think I saw these first on your channel, so I picked these up. The KX2 is a great radio because I'll go into a random wire, and there's kits out on KR6.
That's the
K6 ARK random wire antenna.
Yeah.
So he makes these kits, and you can either
So
it is.
What's this down below first? What's this part right here?
Good question. So that's just a little not about a.
Is that a choke?
Cut. It's a choke. So this is a choke that he made with just a small feed line on it.
Okay.
I don't always use it, but it's handy when the antenna's up like this.
Yeah.
The antenna itself is from a kit from k6ark.com.
Yeah. Pause right there. Adam, K6ARK, go to his YouTube channel. It's a great YouTube channel. Also SOTA, and then you just look up, just do a search K6ARK antenna build, and his page will come right up with this kit. Yeah,
and he's got links probably to the video. He's got links on k6ark.com out to all of his stuff that he makes. His kits are cool because you can do an end fed, like a 20-meter end fed that I built. This is a has a 9-to-1 unit on it, and it's a random wire. So you've got about 30 feet here, 17 feet out there.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on the numbers.
So this is now what do you call it? The counterpoise.
Yep, the counterpoise coming off this way.
And 17 feet is what I have on my counterpoise too. It's the perfect number.
Okay.
And then you have and it's a link, so you can change this out if you need to. But yeah, so this wire goes on up this way, right? And it's how many feet did you say it was?
I can't remember. I think in the 30s.
43 maybe?
33 feet.
43? I don't know. Mine's 43. Yeah. So
I put this on here as a strain relief. So if the dog steps over it, or more importantly, like what happened last year, and the tree falls over, it doesn't send your radio and everything else downrange.
Wait a minute. So your tree fell over with your antenna?
Yeah, the pole was strapped to a tree like that.
Just like that, okay.
We were in really high winds, and the whole thing went over.
Okay.
So
opposite of where you're setting. So what happened?
Well, I was sitting like back here like it is, and it flew off. It pulled the strain relief off, because the radio started to move, but it pulled that loose.
Oh man.
And then it flung the antenna about 30 yards downrange.
And if you hadn't had that strain relief, so your radio would have been 40 yards down.
Yeah, well, I would have been looking for the KX2 and putting it all back together properly. So
yeah, cool.
But
cool.
Yeah, it's an easy setup.
Yeah,
so no links to change. You just hit the ATU on the KX2 and you're done. So that's why I like it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. All right, Chris. That's the standard N1CLC station on the hill right there. So. All right, we're gonna go on back, and I'm gonna pack up, and he's gonna pack up, and we're gonna head to the next hill. And I'm not gonna run out over his wire. This is not a bad place. There's a lot of deadfall over here, but still not bad. We've got a bunch of thorns. You Georgia folks will appreciate this. We've got all kinds of thorn bushes here. So briars, they call them in Georgia. I hate them. All right, everybody, we are wrapping it up. Chris N1CLC and I have finished Middle Mountain, and we have 2 more today to do. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you get a little bit of an idea of self-spotting yourself when you're on summits on the air, and some of the pitfalls you might have by spotting yourself on the wrong summit, and how you might get around that. Thank you for joining the channel. Come on back and see me again if you will, please. And thank you for supporting all that I do. 73 to you. Bye.